What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Warden, Mitch Shine, and today there's only just one day left until the 2-year anniversary tomorrow. As of recording and uploading this video, because this is another one of those videos that wasn't recorded 1 to 4 days in advance. We are just one day away, less than 24 hours from the 1-year anniversary. And before I get into the real point of this video, I just want to say there will not be a live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning when the banners drop. There will not be a video dropping at 5 o'clock in the morning from me summoning at 4. Because you want to know what's going to happen at 4 o'clock in the morning when the banners drop? I'm going to be asleep. This notion that YouTubers have to be up to do everything the instant it drops, that crap pisses me off. It genuinely does. And no, I'm going to be asleep. I will not summon until I wake up, unless I couldn't sleep to begin with. If I just so happen to be awake at that point, whether it be from me not being able to sleep or me just being woken up by something in the middle of the night, because, you know, sometimes I wake up to weird stuff, then yeah, sure, if I just happen to be awake, I will summon and I will upload my summon video. But if things go my way tonight, your boy's gonna be asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's not impossible for a summon video to be recorded and uploaded, before like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but don't expect it. I'm gonna try and be asleep at that point. I'm not gonna actively try to be awake at 4 a.m. I'm sorry, but it's not worth it. So again, if you see one, know that something happened and I was unable to sleep. And if you don't, your boy's going to be a lot happier. But getting into the actual point of this video, can we just talk about how dry the game has been the last couple days? Literally the past week, we've gotten one raid boss, which was admittedly pretty cool, and then 4 stages that took a combined total of maybe 5 minutes to beat. Not even, it probably took like a combined total of like 2.5 minutes to beat if you skip all the dialogue and whatnot. And they teased the hell out of you with that Vegito Blue stuff with the offline co-op thing. I don't know, that event was really weird. It should have had more. Here's the thing, right? I wouldn't even be making this video if another raid had come after Omega Shenron. If something had come after him, I wouldn't even be making this video right now. But the fact that I'm pretty sure Bandai wasn't expecting they weren't expecting us to beat Omega as fast as we did. I think that kind of threw a wrench into their plans. They were hoping that raid would last at least 2 days, if not like 3. And then, like, I have a sneaking suspicion that stage with the Vegito Blue wasn't supposed to be released until today, but they had to release it yesterday because there was nothing to do. But then that now leaves the final day before the anniversary with like literally nothing to do. I don't know, like, the only thing I have left to do is Rush 5 of Ultra Space Time Rush, and then I will have officially done everything I can do in Dragon Ball Legends until tomorrow. And speaking of which, I also want to talk about how the Rising battles, I feel like all 3 of the Rising battles that are returning should have returned at the same time, not just Broly, because to expect new players to be able to keep up with all of the anniversary stuff and beat 210 battles, because the Rising battles, Ginyu Goku's got 100 battles and Vegito actually has 110, just like Broly. So to expect them to be able to keep up with all the anniversary stuff on top of doing all of that, I feel like it's asking a bit much. And they've got to deal with, this Zenkai Legends Road Trunks on top of, grinding out new units, seeing if they can beat the Challenge Rush, a PvP. New players are going to be bombarded with way too much stuff to keep up with this anniversary. And I feel like they could have lowered that a little bit by just releasing the Rising Battle units earlier. It would have at least given new players something to do, because I'm sure new players have already finished grinding Broly, right? At the very least, they finished the Rising battle, and they're just trying to finish, you know, soul boosting him. So I feel like releasing all of them earlier would have been better, at least for new players, and then making that event just bigger. Making the new event we got, just make it bigger. Make it so that we can actually test out every single character with it. Give each character their own stage, and that should hold us over until the anniversary while everyone tries to figure out their kits, figure out what they can do, make it so that you can run them with other units so that way, you know, you can build your team that you want to build around that unit before you even pull them. It will keep it would have kept the player base interested until the anniversary, being able to try all of this stuff, and it just would have given us something to do, right? But there's been nothing to do outside of the raid battle and these missions that you can pretty much put on autoplay. There's no real reason to play the Trunks and Goku missions more than like maybe 3 or 4 times to, you know, really work out what they do, and they're way too easy. So if you did play them multiple times, or you would have to play them multiple times just to get any value out of it. It's just really weird. But yeah, the game's just been super dry the past couple days. Dry as a damn desert. But the anniversary is tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of stuff to do starting tomorrow. But if you agree with anything I said in this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see all of you units back here at the Asylum for the next video. Peace.